Hey, welcome back. This is episode 21 in the Let's Play series. So we've been offline for a day now, almost exactly 24 hours, and we were attacked 20 times, lost a lot of gold, gained 4 gems. So you can see most people 3-starred us. We still need to work a lot on our base. Took 3rd place in the Bronze League. We got 5 trophies, or 5 gems. All our stuff is done. Sword Rain is up to level 3 now, which is a great thing for us. Increased our wave. We'll throw another paladin in there. So they stole almost all our gold. We have 6,000 left. Need to collect our farms. We need to go raid, get money. So we'll go ahead and attack this person. 63,000, not too bad. We'll see what kind of a base setup he has. Bring out 2 cannons since he has a lot of barricades and towers up front. Should be a pretty easy win. Just got to make sure you kick the bombs. Gonna head up and take care of most of the knights, most of the troops. So that cannon pretty much took out the tower in 1 hit. Cannons are very, very strong. You do have to have your hero up front and taking care of the foot soldiers, though. So that's what I do. That's why I run ahead with my hero. So we're at the gate. The gate's down. Very, very simple raid there. It's not too bad, 63,000. And somehow we end up getting 120,000 out of that. I have no idea. Because we logged back on, we had like no money. And then after that raid, we have 120,000 now. So that raid gave us like 120,000. So there's some weird glitch there or something. There are still a few bugs in the game, so things like that may happen here and there. If you find anything that negatively, affects you, report it to support, and maybe if you're lucky, you'll hear back from them. They aren't very good at getting back to you, as we did lose 25 or 45 gems that other episode. I think it was episode 16 or so. And we contacted them, and now it's been about 2 weeks. We still haven't heard from them. We haven't got our gems. So it doesn't appear that we're going to get any of our gems back that we won from that tournament. So again, a very easy raid here. He has very small wave troops. He's only got like cannon and paladin. We're going to go and attack the other side, burn that tower so we can get 100%. We're trying to move up in the leaderboards as well here. Like I said, they did change the loot system a little bit, so it doesn't appear to be really beneficial to stay low in the trophy count. So we're just going to take, every 60,000 or so base that we find, keep killing them, moving up on the leaderboards. We're down to 982. So this is a really nice one here, 96,000. Since he has cannons and stuff up in front, we'll bring out a couple cannons. You always want to make sure your cannons are protected. So that's why if he has nothing up in the front, like buildings or structures, then you want to bring out knights first. So your knights can act as a shield for your cannon. So this will be a test to see how strong our sword rain got because he has pyromancers. He also has arb blasters, which means he's a fairly strong player. Arb blaster is a higher level troop. Burning the paladins does a great job there. Definitely helps out. You always got to protect your cannons. That's why I went back there and killed the archer. I thought there was going to be another pyromancer or something bigger, but it was just one lone archer that was able to take out, a cannon after several shots. So we do need to regenerate just a little bit. So you can see he's putting up more of a fight than any of the other opponents that we've come across lately. He would have done a better job if he had a couple more pyromancers. I've only seen one so far. So this will be the very first wave repeating. So after your waves go all the way through, they end up repeating. So we're going to take his gate down, have about 15 seconds left over. We'll see how much money we get this time. We're supposed to get 90,000. Yeah, it appears we got 90,000. So 3,400, a little low. There's a 69, we'll go and attack him. The cool thing with the next button is that it goes really, really quick. So I can get through several attacks for you guys on these Let's Play videos. I don't have that much time to analyze the bases, but there's not much to really analyze at this low of a level. You do want to get your sword rain up to level 3 as soon as possible. That will be able to take out most of the ranged troops in one hit. And then everything else is pretty much, simple knights. Cannons here and there added DPS against the towers. They add a great damage dealing against the gargoyle towers or any of the water towers if your firestorm doesn't kill them or you can't get to them. And you can see adding 1 or 2 cannons to the knight strategy at this low level pretty much makes you unstoppable. People just don't have good enough bases. They don't know the game. They aren't experienced enough to know what works and what doesn't work. So you can mow through things. Just watching a couple of videos, you'll get the general idea. You'll have a huge advantage over everyone in this trophy range just by watching 1 or 2 videos and learning, the basic knight cannon strategy. So our loot's going to start to be poor now since we've done 4 or 5 attacks. You can see we're not finding anything else. We actually got really lucky and found one that had 94,000, and it's a really horrible base. So at this rate, we're going to try and eventually save up for our throne room. As I mistakenly bring out 2 cannons in the beginning. I should have bring out knights because his soldiers are right here, and I need people to help me kill him. But it's not going to matter because he only has like 4 or 5 buildings in this one little curve here, and that's his entire base. So he does have a good amount of wave points. He has 4 paladins here and a pyromancer. It's a pretty decent wave, but you can see he had no cannons, no towers. We're already at his castle gate now, and gonna kill him really, really quick. And if you notice too, each time you fight someone, the time that you have to fight them and defeat them is different. So that time they give you varies based on how good of a defense they are. So if you're fighting someone really weak, they'll typically only give you a minute and a half. If you're fighting someone really strong, they'll give you a lot longer. So we need 1.2 million to get to our throne room. So here's another nice base right here. So this one, you definitely want to bring out cannons first since you have barricades right up in front. And you do want to make sure you hit several buildings with your specials, your spells. Standing in the middle of an area and then using your AoE effect will deal a lot more damage than just hitting one target. So even though I'm taking a lot of damage here by hitting, the fire and the water tower, I'm still doing a ton of damage with the hammer strike spell to each of those buildings, and they all go down fairly quickly. So I head back a little bit to regenerate my hero. He was running a little low on life. I'm going to sit here just a second and regenerate some as well, because it's the only thing that could stop us. If my hero dies, then I'd have to use gems to resurrect. Really don't want to use gems for anything other than gold shield or purchasing those special packages. So I probably will end up getting a gold shield since we're going to be about halfway to our throne room. But we'll see. We'll see. How much we end up with. I think I have time for one more raid in here, and then the video will be done. So we're at 515,000. We have 102 food left. We just have a little bit of food left. So you need one more raid. Do this one for 49, so it'll put us at 550,000. And you can just see how easy it was for me to go to 0 to 550,000. About 10 minutes. Very, very simple. There's really nothing to it. We did have that one weird glitched effect where we got an extra 60,000 or so. But everything else we just slow and steadily beat people that had 60,000 or 70,000, 90,000, and we jumped up a bunch of gold. It definitely does help having a large silo so you can fill it up throughout the day, store up your food, and then attack when you're ready. But you can also do this by getting the free food through the Facebook method, inviting your friends to play the game, and also buying food with gems. I don't recommend buying food with gems anymore because you can get it for free with the Facebook trick. But if you do buy food with your gems, it will also reset the gold. You see how a lot of the opponents were giving us like 10 and 20,000. When you buy food with gems, it will make them go back up to like 60 or 70,000. So it'll reset the gold count. So we just leveled up to level 36. We might get a special offer package. And that's going to do it for this episode. I am going to go ahead and buy the gold shield here. So we'll protect the castle. And then we'll do another video tomorrow and get our rest of our 700,000 that we need. And that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.